There are three ways to get to the net in tennis, and going to the net gives you a big advantage over your opponents. The three ways are serving and volleying, so as soon as you hit your serve, you go forward and attack. When your opponent hits a short ball, and the third way, which is the least common with recreational tennis, when you get your opponent in trouble and you sense that they're going to hit a weak ball, you immediately start going forward. I want you to watch this point. It's Sebastian Korda returning serve against Soon Woo Kwon. Sebastian hits a return that gets Soon Woo Kwon in trouble. Sebastian quick moves forward, takes the next ball out of the air. Let's watch that point, and then we'll diagram it. Now, Sebastian didn't mean to hit that good of a return, and we actually know by the way he moved after he hit that shot. So Kwon served to his backhand. Korda hits a very sharp angle, pulling Kwon way off the court. He was sliding, hitting that slice. We know that Korda didn't actually mean to do it. One, because it's such an extreme angle that it's pretty low percentage, but also the way that Korda moved. He hit that shot, and he initially started moving across, recognized that Kwon was in trouble, and then he started going forward. If he was going for that shot to begin with, he would have been doing it to get Kwon in trouble. So he would have known that Kwon was in trouble from the beginning, and he would have immediately hit that ball and gone forward. So it's kind of like a crush and charge. If you think about chip and charge from the 80s, that would be like a crush and charge where you crush it and immediately go forward. He actually did it accidentally, caught the ball maybe a little bit far out in front. The ball had a sharper angle. He went across, realized, whoa, Kwon's in trouble, and that's when you see him go forward. That's what robbed Kwon of the time to recover, and he had no chance. Sometimes when you get your opponent in trouble, you don't do it on purpose, right? We've all been there. We've all hit a forehand a little late, right? Everyone does it. We hit a forehand a little late, and we kind of skip it off the line over here. Well, even if you didn't mean to do it, the fact is your opponent's in trouble. I like to say, if you accidentally win the lottery, you get to keep the money, right? So if you hit a shot that gets your opponent in trouble accidentally, great. Then purposely go forward and rob them of the time, and that's going to help you win so many more points. You can't just rely on serve and volley and waiting for your opponent to hit short to go to the net. You need more opportunities to go to the net. So when you get your opponent in trouble, recognize it, move forward, and rob them of the time they need to recover. Now, a couple things I want to say. First, you might notice this paper and this Lego creation here. These are from my kids, Bella and Mikey. So Bella, thank you so much for creating my 2-Minute Tennis logo. And Mikey made a 100,000 subscriber plate on YouTube here with my logo on here. So thank you so much, guys. I really love you and I appreciate it. Now, a couple things. If you love strategy as much as I do, then you got to pick up the Fuzziola Ball's Singles Playbook. It's over 50 pages of the strategies and the exact strategies the pros and pro coaches use to help themselves and their students and players win more matches. What's really cool is these strategies are all broken down by the type of opponent you play against. So do you play pushers? People just keep the ball in play and take no risk. Do you know how to play those players? Do you know the one shot they hate that you need to start using? It's in this book. Counter punchers, aggressive baseliners, serve and volleyers, people who put a lot of spin on the ball, all court players, players who like to play all parts of the court, think Roger Federer, and southpaws, lefties. You can get the Singles Playbook by using my link in the description and pinned in the first comment. It is an absolute incredible gem of single strategies, and I know it's going to help you win more matches. And now, if you're looking for new people in your local area to play matches against or practice with, or if you want to find a coach who's close to you in your local area who can help you with your game, then use my link pinned in the first comment and in the description for PlayYourCourt, and it's playyourcourt.com/2minutetennis. When you use my link to sign up, you get 50% off. The next time you go out and you play a match, you have to be able to assess if your opponent is in trouble because of your shot. Maybe you hit a high bouncing ball that your opponent does not take off the rise, and now they're way back at the fence struggling with a high backhand. They're in trouble. You need to attack them. You need to move forward, get that next ball out of the air, and then you volley into the open court. Start moving forward when you get your opponent in trouble, whether you did it on purpose or you do it accidentally. And there's no doubt you're going to gain confidence, win more matches, and play much better tennis. This is Ryan Reedy from 2minutetennis.net. You got this.